Hello, Alamosa Online School families. It's been a little while since I've done a video update. So when we get back from Thanksgiving break, we have less than 3 weeks. For elementary, Alamosa Online School, kindergarten through 5th grade, when we come back on the 30th, we will jump right back in to our scheduled classes, to students working independently on all of their coursework, and of course the reading help class, the reading intervention classes. So please make sure that your student is prepared and online at all of the times that they should be. So the week of the 30th, we plan to do the middle of year STAR reading test on Friday the 4th. So it's really important that you understand your role as parents in this assessment. This is not for a grade. This assessment is really to show us where your student is. And at the beginning of the year, we didn't necessarily get the best picture of where a lot of our students on the elementary level really were. And so we're really hoping that here at the middle of year, we're going to get an honest picture of where your child is. Knowing where they are helps us cater their education to their needs. We want to continue pushing all of our students forward so that they can grow as much as possible. And students all need different things. Looking at that information, that allows us to plan our activities for our short live classes that we have, but also to build some groups to work with. The other reason that it's really important is that students will take it again at the end of year, and we want to see their growth. As a parent, here's what you can do. The days that we are doing testing, make sure that more than on a usual school day, the house is calm and quiet. Try to make sure that there isn't TV going as much as possible. Limit other connection to the internet so that your students' internet connection is strong while they complete the test. Those are just little things that you can do that will make a big difference. And the way that these tests work, the way that the STAR tests work, they're adaptive. That means that the questions change, and that's okay. We tell the students, you're going to have questions that are way too easy. You're going to have questions that are way too hard. Well, that's because as they get questions right, it's going to give them harder questions, and it might give them some questions they have never seen. They're going to do their very best. And if they get them wrong, it's going to give them some easier ones until it really narrows in on where your student is already successful. What skills do they already have? So this test is meant to be given without any support. If they ask you, hey, what does this mean? Just tell them, hey, do your best. If they were in the classroom with the teacher, that's what we would do. Okay, so accommodations on this test would be built in. And as parents, the best thing that you can do is not offer additional help. This is different than when they're doing their classes every day. When they're reading on language arts, that's perfectly fine to help them, to support them. But this particular test is designed to measure what your student knows. So please, limit the internet so that it gives as much bandwidth as possible to your child, and don't help them. Make sure they have a good breakfast, and make sure they understand that there will be a time they can't just turn it on and let it go. We're going to talk about all this with the students this week, so no worries. All right, the week after we do the STAR reading assessment, we will administer the STAR math assessment to also see where our students are now at the middle of the year. And the same exact thing applies for that. Now, what we will be working on during these short couple of weeks is the one-on-one middle of year reading benchmarks that we do with our students. And you probably are already aware of the reading help classes, where your child is as a reader, and that as teachers, we have been setting up times to one-on-one read with our students. Some students, it's every week. Some, it's once a month. It really depends on the needs of the student. The middle of year benchmark is a little bit longer than the one-on-one reading times we do when we're progress monitoring throughout the quarter, throughout the semester. So if your teacher has scheduled a time, please help them by making sure that your student is online at that time. The older students are generally responsible for that themselves. So if you're a parent of a 4th or 5th grader, best thing you can do is just to check with them and say, hey, do you know when Miss Coates will be reading with you? But I think the younger ones probably have received a sign up already or will be receiving one. So expect that to be happening the 7th through the 16th, the 7th through the 17th. There are a couple of other things coming up that are important for you as parents. So the 30th, November 30th, at 5:15 in Zoom is our second School Accountability Committee meeting. Now, we had our first meeting about a month ago, and at this meeting, the chair, co-chair, secretary will be voted on or approved. If you are a parent who is interested in being a part of the accountability for Alamosa Online School, please come. On Facebook, follow Alamosa Online School's page. You're going to see an event for the meeting on the 30th. Also check your email messages, and you'll get the Zoom link for that. And everyone is welcome to attend. And this committee is a parent-led committee. So after this meeting, it will be completely organized and planned and handled by parents. There will always be representatives from the school, and this is a great place to discuss concerns and solutions. The next SAC meeting, School Accountability Committee meeting, after the 30th is on the 16th. So the decision was made to schedule one for the 16th so that we have some of our middle of year data from those tests so that we can talk about it and really look at, all right, where are our students and where are the needs? So what you can do this weekend before we come back for these last couple weeks before the Christmas break is look with your student, look at their curriculum. Have them sign into math. Have them sign into Zern math. Have them sign into Buzz, language arts. And take a step back and let them lead. Have them show you what should they be doing every day. There are still some students that have the misconception that they're waiting for the teacher to assign something on Google Classroom. Google Classroom is like home base. We communicate, we go there, but the work is the responsibility of the student to do every single day. It's all there online. They should be spending a significant amount of time every day doing school work. Math and language arts are the priority. If students are required to be in their reading help class, please make sure that they are at their reading help class. If they need help, they need to come to our Zoom classes. We are doing everything we can to communicate clearly the expectations, and we don't want grades to be a surprise when the second quarter report cards come. So take that time with your student to have them show you where is their work, what work should they be doing every day, and take some time this weekend to do a little bit of it. If you have questions, email us, let us know. We are here for you. And we look forward to these next few weeks. And then we look forward to taking a big deep breath over Christmas break, winter break, and coming back to the second semester with a very clear plan for Alamosa Online School Elementary. Thank you guys for your support. If you need anything at all, please reach out.